Okay, this is part two of the video. If I get these things in proper order when I drag them into the editor. It's still September 19th of 2020, and it is almost 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, this is the monitor that I received this morning, the ViewSonic. I have LG monitors on the floor. I have, what's the other monitor? Anyway, I can't say that, I can't say this video is any, and I haven't done any checking. I can't say the video is any, the screen is any better. It's no worse, that's for sure. It's okay. But, and I haven't really messed with the control buttons, but I do like, I forget which one, maybe both of my other monitors, when I reach underneath the monitor to pick up something or do something, sometimes I hit the control because they're on the bottom. These are actual buttons on the front bezel, right down in this area. Well, I guess I could go here. And the buttons are right down in there. And I think they'll be much better because the others, so I think this will be better. But I haven't messed, I put it on web. I forget what the choices are. Now, there's a utility program that you can download from their site. I haven't tried that. I'm running Linux. I wonder if they have a program for Linux. Maybe the program might just be for Windows. I don't really need it at this time. I don't think I need it. Anyway, the monitor, I showed you the box. I am now using the box next to this desk. Because the box is really sturdy. I mean, not the shipping, the box, the outside box is in there to go in the trash. But the box that it was really in, really neatly and sturdy. And I've taken, the monitor's out. The box is sturdy. And so what I did is actually I put it here at the end of the desk, which moves up. And I put my PC computer on top of it. And now I don't have to reach down. And especially when I'm working on the back, plugging something in, I don't have to, you're getting tired of hearing me say I have arthritis, but now I can get to the things on the back much easier. So then I moved, you may have seen the bookshelf that was on the back side of here, which I just moved it, I don't know, a week, no, more than that, a month or so ago. And put it there. I've moved it now. I don't have anything in it. Everything's on the bed, but I moved it over to there. Let's see. Well, I got to see what you're seeing. What do I want to? Oh, I want to pull this up. Okay, let's see here. There's the desk, or the shelf. Right now there's nothing on it except a lamp, and then back in the corner is my Wi-Fi hub device. So there's one of those in the living room, the white thing at the back of the lamp, plugged into the cable box. And then there is that one there, which I have my computer plugged in by network cable to it. There's one of those in my son's room, and he just has it just sitting on the desk, and he's using Wi-Fi with it. Sitting right on his desk, a foot or two from his, he could just run I've got cables laying on the bed. He could just run it down, plug it in, and get faster speed. Here's the, let's see. Here's the speed test that I just did. Because I moved everything around, I had to, so let me run the speed test again here. And in the meantime, I'll move this thing. That's a Brio camera, by the way. Now, let's see, I think I'm paying for 400. Am I paying for 400 down? I think I'm paying for 400 down. Yeah, I am. And 20 up. Really, you know, that's enough more bandwidth than I actually need, but you know. So, the monitor I have, as you see, is the ViewSonic VG2755, 27-inch. And I'm using the DisplayPort. A DisplayPort cable came with it. And the other cable that came with it, which I mentioned I think in the other video, was a USB 3 cable that plugs into the computer and then goes into the monitor, which then gives me 3 USB 3 on the monitor. And that's nice because right now, just a hand right over here, just a short distance, I'm coming out of my Brio camera 3.0 Logitech and into the side of the monitor, and there's 2 jacks there, and then there's one on the back underneath. That's one reason I moved the that shelf thing out, because there's plugins underneath there, and it's like on a television set, you know, when you have to screw in something on the back of a TV, and it's not, a lot of times things not just on the back, it's underneath a shelf, and you have to, so here's the monitor. The height, it really adjusts maybe a little too easy. If I put my, you know, it goes up and down really easy. And it will do is it 180? Or 90? No, 90 would be, it's 180, yeah. 180 and 180 is 360. Okay. It'll swivel, you know, side to side, you know, and it will tilt also. Really nice. I love the stand. It's really nice. That gives you the dimension, but it's a 1080, you know, a 1920 by 1080 resolution. Now on the back, this is where you get into, I don't think you can really tell that, maybe you can, you know, these connections are underneath. So that's a little bit of a, you know, but I guess probably a good reason for doing it. So I'm using that one USB 3.1 for actually my mouse, which does not have to be USB 3. I'm not using the HDMI. I'm using the DisplayPort, so it's hooked to my PC DisplayPort. There's a VGA connector, which I probably will never use, but you know, then it says there are 4 USB 3.0, 3 up and 1 down. Ooh, wait a minute. 3 up and 1 down. Okay, I have to think about this. Well, my mouse is working. Okay, wait a minute. That's only Oh, I know. Yeah, the one down is the cable that goes out and goes into the computer, which is one of those cables like you hook up printers, with the big on the end square type thing that you don't see very often. Uh, Sometimes you see it on devices like sound cards or something that you hook up. I mean external things like that. So okay, that's the one down. Okay, so I'm using two of the USB 3.0 right now. I'm using one for the mouse, which I don't need to be using that on, and the other I'm using for the Brio, which does need. Um, See the microphone, I forget now. I don't think it required. Uh, well, anyway, it hyphen unplugged it, so whatever it was plugged in on the PC, it's still plugged into. So I have got plenty of, I've got a external hard drive. I've got plenty of ports that I need. What I may do is I have a Chrome box, a fairly new one, and it uses the USB 3.1 Type C. And with that Chrome box, I could come out of it, and I would not go into the display port. I would go into the USB 3.1 or whatever, be utilizing that. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Maybe the speed would be some faster for. I don't think so. But I may hook it up just to play with that a little bit and update the put the most recent updates on it. So I may play with that. If I do, I'll let you know. Well, I'll probably make a video with the power cable. By the way, it doesn't have a power block or anything. It's just one of those regular. They don't show the end of it, but it's the three-pronged things that a whole bunch of home products and everything. Here's a display port cables that I'm using right now. Okay, here is a USB 3.0, which did not come with it, but I have a couple of them. I got them because of the. Why did I get that? Because of the Chromebox, I think. Let's see. I think that's, well, let's go down here and see. 60 hertz monitor delivers full HD 1920 by 1080. When I went to YouTube, some of the videos, it shows 4K available, and it'll show 4K. I mean, it'll go ahead and display, but this is not a 4K monitor, but it displays it. Some of the videos on YouTube, the ones that are really, maybe not a helicopter, a drone or whatever, that you see this unbelievable, the thing, pauses occasionally. But then some 4K video on there just runs smooth. But there again, this is not a 4K monitor, but it looks good. I mean, it looks better than 1080p. I guess it is 1080p, but it looks good. It says amazing at any angles. Yeah, I would say that. Smart packaging. Yes, the packaging was, as I mentioned, when I took this thing out, there was the stand and the other part. And I'm like, oh, how does this, and then someplace it says, maybe down below here, we're going to get to it, it says, and it was super simple, but I was trying it, Okay, now the flexibility connectivity, I am not sure about. I'm not sure I understand this. Um, the VGA 2755 supports laptops, PCs, Macs, POS systems with a USB 3.1 HDMI. Um, if I plug in the Chrome box using 3.1, can I switch to another screen? Or does this just mean that I can disconnect this, in other words, when I get when I order an iPad, if I plug it in to USB-C, and I have this hooked up like this is now, well, I have a choice of going to the input from that and not have to disconnect everything. Anyway, this is 60 hertz. Display port 1.2 cable. Okay, they sent one of those with it. Display port, yeah, they did. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of people always talking about bezels, especially on cell phones and laptops and that kind of. On like a laptop or I don't mind a bezel at all, and I don't care if a cell phone is heavy. I mean, if it's well built, big battery, or but I do know people want thin and. DisplayPort, HDMI, VGA, USB 3. Apparently the speakers on this are, on the monitor, are 2 watt, I think. I haven't tried that. It should be, I should be just be able to pick and choose. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not going to do it because we'll probably lose audio. I shouldn't even do this. Okay, line out is going into my cheap speakers here by my, and input is the microphone that's right here. Testing when I don't, doesn't show up there, does it? So, I'm afraid to click on anything. I've had so much. Ultra-wide angle viewing, frameless design. Yeah, I do think that this is so narrow here. My desk is not big enough, but if the desk was big enough, but I'm not going to spend this kind of, but I could get another one of these monitors and it would fit up really nice to have 2 side by side, but I'm not going to. The next purchase is going to be, I think, an iPad. Okay. Optimizing view settings, there is game, movie, web, text, and mono. I wonder which one of these, let's see. Where's the button? Okay, here we have. Let's see. Not sure, can you see that on the screen? Let me pull back this and see if that's showing. No, I don't think that shows for you. So I'm not going to mess with that. But I can't see the buttons. Why didn't it? I guess they didn't want to. There's the on it power button, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons that are on the front of the bezel, right hand, corner right down below this. But unless you have bright light, they don't, they're not lit. The power button is, but the rest of them aren't. But I'm going to push on this and see what we get. View. So what do I go up and down with? I guess you go side to side. Well, how would you? Okay, here's the next button, which is the same. Each one of these buttons, when you push it like that, no, okay, there's shows that you're using DisplayPort. Okay, that's a little different. Oops, DisplayPort. Okay, so pushing the button again did the this last button nothing. Okay, let's go back to the first button. Now if I push it, what happens? Nothing, it disappears. Well, this one must be up and down. Nope. Oh, okay, that's Office. Okay, what goes up and down? Okay, Game, Mono, Mac, Movie, Office. That's where I want it. Yeah, I have these monitor things, especially the ones like on that other monitor I told you about. They're on the bottom of the thing, and the slightest touch, and I get the graphs, the screen, the bars, and I just get whatever, all kinds of stuff. Let's see. I think that's it. So this is CNN, so you'll know what's going on today. And let me go to YouTube. Go here. By the way, today's the 19th, and on the 20th I can remove this. So tonight I'll be pulling this off, and I can take a shower without this giant patch on me. Let's go to YouTube. Here you can see my last video. 76 views. Man, my nose is going to start running again. I don't know. Why am I? Let's see. Latest video performance for this site. Views are up 76. Impression click-through rate 7.1. Average viewing time is 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Going over to channel analysis, views are up 2%. This is for a 28-day period. Watch time is up to 442 hours. That's a 7% increase. Revenue is up 5%, so for the last 28 days I've made $25.96, but they don't send you the money until you have $100 or whatever, so it might be 3 or 4 months before I get any money from Google/YouTube. My top 3 videos are number 1, pill cutter and how to use it. And number 2 is the wide monitor, the LG 34WK650W, the 34-inch monitor, which I only used for a few days, and I gave it to my grown son. And then this one is popular, how to hook up 2 computers, and it's had 26 views in the last 48 hours. I've got quite a few comments. I mean, nothing like a lot of other people have. and got a lot of thumbs up, not as much as a lot of people get. See videos. Playlist. Analysis. Looking good. Your channel got 8,190 views in the last 28 days. I've added 10 subscribers, but I'm still at 2,943. I have been trying for months, if not years, to get to 3,000 subscribers. Okay. Top videos. Here's it shows the top videos again. This is for your top videos in this period, which is what, 28 days? Yeah, 28 days. Pill Cutter has got 681 views. The Wide Monitor 472 views. How to Hook Up 2 Computers 396. Strange Bug, the Clicking Beetle 293 views. And I don't even remember, I remember it sort of, this sound card type thing. That's got 286 views. I wonder if there's any advantage, you know, I'm using a wired mouse. I've got the wireless Google. My chest is starting to hurt now. I shouldn't have showed you that thing. I've taken naproxen. I wonder if I should go to the wireless mouse. It seems like it kind of hurts my hand or whatever. Unlike President Trump, I have small hands. Guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you do, don't forget to turn on the bell next to it, so you'll get a notification when I add a new video. Thank you very much for watching.